In the PHP OOPS MVC design pattern, let's continue with the previous example of a user submitting a registration form. First, we create a controller called register controller, where we define a store function to handle HTTP requests. This function checks if the input data is received via a POST request. If not, it will display the registration form to the user. If the data is received, we store the input data, such as the user's name and email, in variables. Next, we want to store the user data in a database called the users table. To interact with the database, we need a model. We create a user model to define a constructor to handle the database connection using PDO. Additionally, we define a function called storeUser to insert the user's details into the users table by executing an insert query. We then include this model file in the register controller using require_ones and define a private variable called $userModel, which will store an instance of the user model defined through the constructor. In the store function, we use the storeUser function of the user model to interact with the users table and store the user data. Once the user information is successfully stored, the user will be redirected back to the registration form page, which serves as the view. This view defines the registration form's HTML code and displays a successfully message.